Hey, what's up guys, another video here. So today I want to talk about the USPS and how it has affected me personally, but let's go over the news. Something has gone wrong with the mail, but it's hard to say what precisely, why exactly, and whether it's now been fixed. After GOP mega donor and former logistics executive Louis DeJoy became Postmaster General of the USPS in June, reports came flooding in of numerous changes at the agency that have slowed delivery times and limited capacity, sometimes with dangerous consequences for Americans who rely on the mail. So what this is referring to is for the elderly Americans that depend on mail-in medicine and pills. So naturally, if it doesn't come on time, then it can have deadly consequences because, these people need to rely on this medicine to function and to survive. So that's what the article is referring to. Since Trump has explicitly floated the idea of withholding funding from USPS to discourage mail-in voting, which will be essential for an election held in the middle of an illness, Democrats and unions have taken these reforms as evidence that the administration is trying to throttle the agency as a means of cheating in the election. Meanwhile, Republicans and DeJoy are framing the changes as reforms related to the downsizing that's been happening for years as mail volumes decline. In the first two congressional grillings, DeJoy on Friday acknowledged a slowdown but dismissed accusations that his mandates had political motivations. Because USPS is a vast operation, the accusations of wrongdoing are numerous, dizzying, and span the entire country. This fog hasn't made it easier for the two sides to not only disagree on why there are problems, but whether there are any problems at all. Okay, so there's clearly something going on here because naturally the USPS has been having lower letter volume and package volume as well. You have other carriers such as the UPS, FedEx, and etc. making packages, for example, Amazon Air now. So you have all these competing forces with the USPS, and of course the USPS has a massive deficit yearly, so again, it's not the most efficient operation. So what's happening now is the mail processors and delivery men aren't allowed to work OT or excessive hours. So also the processing machines have been either dismantled and put away. So we see this huge issue regarding the delivery time. So me personally, what I experienced was I did send 2 letters at separate times during the year from Virginia to California. So one was in May, that arrived in 3 days, everything was completely fine. But the letter that I did send in August, it actually took 16 days. So I did count 16 days, including the weekends, but anyways, took approximately over 5 times the amount of time that it took for the letter in May, and it was sent to the exact same location in the exact same way. So I just dropped it off in the local US mailbox, and then it took 3 days for back in May, and for August it took 16 days. So me personally, I've been affected, and it was looking embarrassing for me because the other party was expecting the letter within 3 days, but again, it took over 5 times the amount of time. So again, it was looking really bad on my part and unprofessional, but I know I sent it, and I do recall the exact date I did send it because I did send an email stating, hey, the letter's in the mail. But again, it looked really poorly on my part because I was waiting on the USPS to deliver this really important letter. So again, I wasn't very happy at all, and I'm still not happy, but now I fully understand the repercussions of what happened with this new Postmaster General and how this strategy was implemented so quickly. So you have the labor that's not working as much, and you have processing machines that were taken away. And again, this led to myself having to wait over 5 times the amount of time that it should have taken. So, and again, who knows if it's politically motivated? Possibly, maybe. I mean, the timing seems way too convenient, but again, we'll see what happens with the election. Many elderly folks may elect to do the mail-in voting, but again, Trump is opposed to it because he claims dead people and children, animals, pets, things like that are receiving these mail-in ballots. So we'll see what happens, but again, it seems like the timing is a little too convenient. And again, this has been a long time coming because of the decreasing mail volume. And again, the USPS is hemorrhaging money, but again, it just seems way too convenient because it is a few months before the November election in 2020. So anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. If you are interested in my book, please check out the Amazon link below. It describes how I became a multimillionaire at age 35 by only having a salary income of 40K to 81.5K from the ages of 22 to 35. It goes over income, expenses, and more importantly, investing. So thanks again, guys, and stay tuned for the next video.